The unsponsored International Moose Census got off to a flying start today, with hopes for an increase in the worldwide moose population compared to last year's disappointing figures. Among the traditional early reporters were Egypt, returning figures of 10 moose, a 20% increase on 2013's figures of 5, and Uruguay, whose moose population long June clear, a big 0. According to Robbie McRobson, head of the International Moose Census Council, the improved numbers are expected to grow traditionally on last year due to the increased moose-stronghold of Canada and the United States, with the larger of the vying. Moose ecologists also poised to make gains. The largest percentage increases in moose will likely come from China's many McMoose Farms, where infrastructure expansion has helped advance the world's leading indoor moose farming program. Mongolia is also expected to continue its rapid population increase, with an expected year-on-year rise of 3,664 to 15,000 moose. Other notable increases are expected in the gold reserves of Mongolia, with the demand for tougher hides bringing moose exports for leather industries. Moose antler prices will also remain strong in the United States and elsewhere. The imbalance of Beijing historically, the only competitor for Far Eastern moose exports has been Singapore, but the island nation is set to report a freeze, expecting a decrease of more than 5% on last year's 50,000 moose count. The head of Singapore's Agency for Agriculture, Dr. Felix Lag, explained to an incredulous Singaporean parliament yesterday this season's poor showing, noting that 15 moose were swept out into the Indian Ocean by a monsoon. With the global demand for moose met largely by the U.S. and Canada, the United States is taking comfort in its moose growth figures, with gross production expected to break 700,000 and net exports to grow by 2%. The worldwide dominance of Canada is also not at risk, although with this year's moose population expected to match last year's record figure of 800,000. Shortage crisis, where European moose farmers are lobbying for additional subsidies for moose upkeep and for holding back the developing economies of Asia, that many suspect are hoarding moose to artificially inflate prices. A breakthrough for moose breeders worldwide came today with the announcement of their discovery that the moose is significantly smaller than previously believed. This conclusion, which by the operation of a team collaborative project, will have profound implications in the nutritional field, now known as the field of moose strength to body weight ratio. According to John Johnson, head of the NASA moose sizing experiment, the first delivery of moose into low moon orbit could be achieved as early as the third quarter of next year. The technology nurture moose in space is available now, he said. All that is needed is political will.